how do we explain to the consumer that pre-loved and secondhand is still worth the money? Hi, I'm Sarah Murphy, aka The Reoutfitter. I am a fashion stylist in Singapore. So the story around The Reoutfitter is that I really wanted to be a fashion stylist, but do it in a different way. A way that was a bit more sustainable, a way that helped women dress for their everyday lives instead of for when they go out to the ball or when they're doing a fashion haul that's super out there. For me, being in fashion, I couldn't be in this industry without tying it back to sustainability because I know how wasteful this industry can be. The majority of the work I do with my clients is figuring out how to move away from fast fashion. So regardless of what a client's budget is, we will try to source the best ethically made products for her, the one that she's gonna wanna wear over and over, the one that she isn't just gonna chuck out like fast fashion often encourages us to do. Also, I work with my clients to help resell their excess through my online shop, The Reoutfitter Shop, and that's a really curated way that we put pieces together so that people can participate in pre-loved. There's so many layers of sustainable fashion, and I think in Singapore, people are really finding connections through all those different ways that you can be sustainable, and that is so nuanced. Dressing sustainably could mean only buying pre-loved. It could be discovering some new local brand that makes pieces ethically. I've seen a lot of people in the fashion industry really highlight the waste that comes from fashion. Every day I get a message from someone new saying, I had no idea that the fashion industry was this polluting. Even for Singaporeans to realize that that is an issue is just a step forward. I think one of the really big barriers to shopping pre-loved, right, which we all know is a more sustainable way to shop, is that things are still really expensive or things are really cheap. People tend to think that if it's pre-loved, particularly if it's a shoe, they think, oh, it's dirty, or maybe it has bad luck, maybe it's old. And so it's changing the perception around that. The way that we here at The Reoutfitter are trying to change that is by introducing people to new brands. So saying, you know, this is a brand and it is priced higher because of XYZ. It was made from a sustainable factory, or typically this retails in the thousands. Here you can get it in the hundreds. I would love to see there be more pre-loved and secondhand options, particularly here in Singapore. I would also love to see brands slow down and narrow their assortment a little bit, curate the right items for their customer and not mess with that, create timeless pieces that are released every season as opposed to 100 items every month. Sometimes we don't need so much of everything and that people are very interested in. Sorry. Let me start over. There are a lot of small Singaporean... Oh, sorry. See, I naturally put on the other side.